Hello, my name is Alexander Morales, and today I would like to persuade you on why we should consider removing the death penalty out of our legal system. We could potentially replace it with life without parole, and it would save us so much money, help innocent lives, and ultimately save the mentally ill from getting the death penalty. So what is the death penalty? The death penalty is where a prisoner goes in for committing treason, terrorism, federal murder, large-scale drug trafficking, or even attempting to kill a witness. And this will cause the officers and police officers to kill that person, ultimately not really helping anyone. In Oregon alone, they've already given the option of choosing either life without parole or the death penalty, and ultimately many people have chosen the life without parole. Something it would help us is our funds. The Oregon Judicial Department, if they would already be able to eliminate the death penalty, we would already save $2.3 million a year, and throughout the whole nation, we would be able to save $9 million that could ultimately help fund other things that would help the victims and stuff like that. Families of murder victims undergo severe trauma and loss, which no one should minimize. However, execution do not help these people heal, nor do they end their pain. This extends the process prior execution and prolongs the agony of the family. Families of murder victims would benefit far more if the funds now being used for the costly process of execution were diverted of counseling and other assistance. So counseling and other assistance would help families cope with their feelings and help them understand that their family is dead, and it's fine that they feel the pain they do right now, but they should be able to move on swiftly. In 1976, 138 men and women were killed. 138 men and women were sentenced to the death penalty. At the last minute, they were proven innocent, but if they weren't proven innocent, 138 people would have died throughout 1976. And this is something we shouldn't be able to happen. We are potentially executing innocent people that don't deserve to be there, didn't commit any crimes, and are getting killed for other people's actions. One of the most frequent causes of reversal in death penalty cases is ineffective assistance of counsel. A study at Columbia University found out that 68% of all death penalty cases were reverted on appeal because of inadequate defense as one of the main reasons requiring reversal. Meaning that 68% of all death penalties were sentenced to death penalty. Those prisoners or those murderers or even innocent people were sentenced to death penalty because their lawyers didn't do a good job, because their lawyers didn't help them get where they need to be proven innocent, or even help them get life without parole. So, officers usually persecute cases where African Americans do crimes instead of whites, and this is why the death penalty isn't really beneficial to our nation. We are mostly killing African Americans because officers are chasing that case, or they're not really persecuting the white cases and stuff like that, and they don't understand that they're persecuting more people than other people. They're also mentally ill. 1 out of 10 who has been executed in the United States since 1977 is mentally ill. This means that we are killing sociopaths, people that don't feel emotions, people that don't feel human emotions and don't understand that killing is bad and don't understand right from wrong are getting killed, when we could actually be helping them with all the money we would be saving from the death penalty. This is why I believe we should all consider the death penalty be removed out of our legal system. It would help us beneficially, and it would help us throughout the long run. Thank you for listening.